peer group. Figure it out. Do some research. Figure out what that peer group is at the top, and then say, you know, I work with these people to help them X. Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Carroll. Andy has been on me to do a review video, and so today we're going to do exactly that. I'm going to pull up on YouTube the term cold calling. We're going to pick the very first video that shows up, and I'm going to break this thing down. Who knows what could happen here? I don't know. Andy doesn't know. He just said that, hey, people eat up reaction videos, so we're going to try it out. So bear with me. It's my first time ever doing one of these. And I'll be honest, guys, I've done hundreds of speeches on stage. I've coached thousands of people. I've made hundreds, probably close to 1,000 videos now with all my lives and everything. And I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. So let's hop into this thing. I'll pull up the screen here, and we'll get this thing started. So, all right, I'm on YouTube. Let's see what happens here. Cold calling. What we got? How to nail the first 30 seconds of a cold call. All right, let's see what happens.
Do you run a sales team that does outbound
gosh, of course we got to listen to it.
If so,
Ad first.
you might want to check this out because
Let's go. Team BC.
What's up, everybody? This is Bryan Casella, BC. Welcome to another video. I hope you enjoyed the last video of a surprising errand with the Lamborghini. That was really cool. I really enjoyed making that video.
All right, bro. If you're going to have a green screen, use the damn thing.
But it was cool to see his reaction. Anyways, how to nail the first 30 seconds of your cold call. Now, the first 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds are the most crucial. We know that because the majority of people get frozen, get nervous, or get shut down in the very beginning portions of a cold call. I want to give you some very basic and simple tips just to help you out, to maybe not get you to 100% success rate, but get you closest to 100% as possible. Remember, there's no tried, all true way that's going to get you 100% success all the time. That's just not possible, okay? So, in the beginning of a cold call, what a lot of you do is, the mistake that you make is you don't mirror and match people right away. If somebody speaks very...
Wrong. Number one mistake of a cold call is not knowing the reason of your cold call. I see this mistake more than ever. He's getting ready to talk about mirror, pitch, pace, articulation, all that kind of stuff. Wrong. The number one mistake of all cold callers, Andy, you knocked this out of the park. This is going to be a blast. The number one mistake is not knowing why you're making the damn cold call in the first place. Most people try to hop into a cold call, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, they're trying to pitch and sell right over the phone. The only reason you should ever make a cold call is to set the appointment. You need to, even if you're not busy, you need to seem busy. If a prospect tries to get you to pitch them on the cold call, tell them you don't have time. That's why you're calling, to set up an appointment later that day, on to the next day, on to the next week. Let's see.
very quickly and says, hello, who's this? You want to speak quickly. Say, hello, this is Bryan. Okay? The biggest thing that I see is somebody will misstep there. Okay? Now, mirror and match, I mean, you literally copy them, their tone, their pace, their volume, as much as possible. Okay? That breeds an air of familiarity and now takes them farther away from this is a cold caller to maybe I know this person. Okay? Now, if I'm calling somebody where I know the name, like let's say it's John, if a male answers the phone, I'm going to say, hey, John. If he says, hey, hello, I'm going to say, hello, John. Almost assumptively saying like, yeah, John, that's you. That gets him to now say, wait, who's this?
This is actually a good tip. I call this a voice up. So if you know the person that you're calling ahead of time, or even if a prospect, if a front desk Debbie passes you along to the person, and that person then answers the phone, and like this guy's saying here in this example, who's this, Bryan? As Bryan's saying in this example, he's saying the guy's name's John. I simply just say, John? You had to voice up it, and then I go, yeah? Now you've got them drawn in, and you've got their attention. So good tip there.
Instead of saying, hello, this is Bryan, I'm looking for John, which is how a typical sales call will go, right? You know the difference, you see the difference now. That may not be John. I'm gonna say, okay, cool. Can you pass the phone to John? This is Bryan. Again, even if I introduce myself, I'm gonna say it assumptively. Because if I call and it's not John, hey, pass the phone to John, this is Bryan. You know how many times I've said that and they just pass the phone and they're like, and I hear John, he's like, wait, who is that? Like, I don't know. But since I did it assumptively, the guy doesn't ask me, who is this?
So it sounds like this guy's calling on real estate deals, cold calling, which is that's totally cool. You know, probably cold calling wholesale deals. I will say one thing here when he's giving you these tips and he's saying, you know, pass the phone to John. That's kind of crazy. If you're in a B2B environment, you can't really do B2C cold calls anymore with all the do not call list. But and this video is from 2018. The do not call list was around then. Got to give him props though. Almost 500,000 views on this video. It's pretty cool. But here's the thing with that is when the person picks up the phone, the front desk Debbie picks up the phone. Thanks for calling ABC Supply Company. This is front desk Debbie. How can I help you? I would say, Debbie, it's DJ. I was calling for John. Boom. Now it's straight through, not past the phone to John. You're not going to say, hey, Debbie, is that John? Or, hey, Debbie, are you John? You sound like John. No. Let's get back to this.
Doesn't happen every time, but you get what I'm saying. It's all about how you do it. So I want to eliminate the feeling of sales and ignite the feeling of we might know this person. Okay?
That's good.
From there, when you introduce yourself,
Curiosity.
a lot of people will say, how are you, or something like that. Stop doing that, right? They know you don't give a shit. I know you don't give a shit. You're just...
This is a great point. Guy also needs to get a better microphone because I can hear the airplane in the background. The idea that it's like, hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, the weather's great today. You need to be straight to the point. We'll see what he says here. I'll do a little foreshadowing. Hopefully he overcomes this objection. But what I always like to say, and you know, I'll hear sometimes, did I catch you at a good time? Hey, is it a halfway decent time for you? Hey, did I catch you at a bad time? That's awful. All you got to do is say, hey, you got a quick second? That's all I need. I don't give a shit if I caught you at a good time or a bad. I just need a couple quick seconds. You got a couple quick seconds? Most times people will say, yeah, what is it? Because now I just let them know the timeline of time that I need to hold on to their attention, which is the most valuable thing in the universe. Let's see what he says.
Doing that because you feel it's like the polite, right thing to do. It's socially acceptable. Throw that out the window, okay? Everybody else is doing that. One of the biggest tips I can give you is stop doing what other people are doing. The majority, stop, okay? You drop that, you get right to the point. If you're going to ask anything in the beginning, say, do you have a minute?
Ah, good. Way to go, Bryan.
Okay, because then that's being respectful of their time. That's the one thing you can ask that now is genuine. Okay, don't say how are you and all that other stuff. Do you have to ask that? No. Sometimes I get right into it. Every once in a while I'll ask. If I hear kids in the background or some kind of distraction, I'll acknowledge it. Say, hey, I hear kids in the background. I hear a lot of, commotion in the background. Is it cool? I can call you back. And they'll say most of the time, no, it's cool. Just make it quick. Perfect.
That's actually really good. That's why you asked the question, right? I don't give a shit what you're in the middle of. But if something happens, like I literally did a cold call one time to an agent, and I work a lot with insurance agents and real estate agents. I actually had an agent say, dude, someone literally just drove through the front of my building. Can I call you back in like 30 minutes? And I was like, yeah, man, that's cool. I hung up the phone. I was like, wow, that was the best objection I ever heard in my life. I'll probably never hear from the guy again. He called me back 30 minutes later, and someone literally drove through the front of his office. It was wild. So, terrible timing. Good tip there, Bryan. We're probably like 50-50. Andy, we're going to have to come up with something cool here, like to keep track of positives and negatives. But I really like where this is going. Leave me a comment, guys. You like these review videos? Let's see what happens here.
Next, after you introduce yourself, it's Bryan with Keller Williams Real Estate Company, or whoever it is that you're calling from, okay? You let them know, I'm only going to be a second. I'm only going to be a minute. I just have a few quick questions, okay? By saying this, you answer their initial question, whether this is in person or over the phone, which is, how long is this guy going to try to keep me on the phone?
That's good.
Okay? Now, usually at this point, you're already near 30 seconds or you're at 15 or 20 seconds. Now, your first line, get right to it. Tell them, hey, I'm calling because, the reason I'm calling is because, boom. Make it straight to the point. It shows that you're respectful of their time. They're more likely to stay on the phone with you, and they're a lot more likely to answer, okay? These are just some very...
I don't like that. I don't like this is the Grant Cardone method of, the reason for my call today, blah, 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 blah. I would much rather you come up with something that intrigues them based on common knowledge that they would have in their peer-to-peer circle. What the fuck does that mean, right? For instance, if you know that Keller Williams agents, and this, I'm just using this example because this is what this guy mentioned here. If you knew that all Keller Williams agents had a contest, and at the end of the year, all the agents lined up, and Keller Williams corporate came along and said, all right, we're going to shuffle you guys based on total sales volume, who had the most sales volume of the year, and the top guy or the top 1% or the top 50 agents are called X, right? Maybe it's Diamond Club members or, gold standard status. You need to find something that's peer-to-peer group so that that's how you open that call. So it would go something like this. Front desk Debbie, ring-a-ling-ling. Hey, thanks for calling John's office. This is front desk Debbie. Debbie, it's DJ. Is John available? I think he's with a client right now. Well, it's super important. Can you put me through to him? Yeah, hold on a second. I'll see if he's available. Boom. John picks up the phone. Hello, this is John. John? Voice up. Yeah. Now he's thinking, who the hell is this? Hey, it's DJ. You got a quick second? DJ who? Yeah, man. What's up? What's this about? Hey, look, man. I know you're busy. I work with Diamond Club members, Executive Club, whatever that thing is, to help them. Boom. So you now have connected that you work with the top of the top of the top of whatever peer group he's in. This is next level cold calling skills. Probably won't find this on any of these YouTube videos. Next level cold peer group. Figure it out. Do some fucking research. Figure out what that peer group is at the top and then say, I work with these people to help them X. What is the benefit value? I was calling today to schedule a quick time, right? I'm not calling to tell you how I can do X, Y, and Z. The only reason you're calling them is to set a call, right? To set that next appointment. So I work with Diamond Club members to help them increase their sales revenue. Do you have 5 minutes to talk to me next Thursday? That's it. Nah, DJ, it doesn't sound like something I'm interested in. Dude, totally understand, because I haven't even told you what we do. I think that's a little short-sighted, John. Don't you think you owe it to your agency to give me 10 minutes? Now, the guy is either going to hang up on you, or you're going to set the appointment. This is called the qualification stage. You don't want to waste your time booking appointments, pitching people. Like, if you gotta hook them and drag them through the fucking woods and get them to barely get on the appointment, the chances are they're gonna ghost you anyway. So I want you to understand what I'm saying to you here is that your pitch to them does not need to be, well, here's why I was calling today. Blah, 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 blah. You can jump straight to the punchline. John, I work with Diamond Club agents and I help them maximize their revenue. And for us, it's I help them maximize their advertising budget efficiency. I was calling to schedule a quick time with you next Thursday or next Friday. Which one of those work better for you? That's an option close, because now I'm not just saying, do you want to get on a call next Thursday? I'm saying I got time next Thursday or Friday. Which one of those works better for you? Because I know you're interested. Why wouldn't you be? Let's see what else he's got here.
Quick tips for the first 20-30 seconds of the call, okay? Now I'm going to make another video, subsequent video, and more videos to add on to this. I wanted to give you this quick one because most of the questions I get around cold calls are in the beginning. Okay, so in the description below and in the pinned comment, you'll find a link to the video that will take you to the other YouTube channel where I have everything.
Whoa, is this him? Bro, 18, 19, 20, 3 years? What happened to him? Just fucking with you, Brian. Looks good, man. Who knows? You looks like you got a lot of cold calling videos. Maybe we'll replace some other ones. Got a little Grant Cardone over here. Master the phone sales with Grant Cardone. Hey, if you guys like this reaction video, let me know. We'll do more of them. I don't know. Andy told me to do it. I tried it out. It was fun. I had a blast. Guy had some good tips. Hopefully you took some things away. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. leave me a comment. Let me know. Otherwise, make sure you smash the subscribe button. It'll be here in the middle somewhere. I think Andy will put the end card up. And then, Andy, let's make sure we link here somewhere. The Phenomenal Phone Calls, my book. You can get that book, phenomenalphonecalls.com. It's free. You just pay shipping and handling. See you guys in the next video. Take care.